I don't know what he was. His dad did HVAC. But I do know this, man, that so the thing that happened was this. What were you guys talking about? The story was?
The story was death. So you told 2 death stories.
Oh, yeah, I got one more.
Oh, okay.
So this man, was it about freezing? What were we talking about? Oh, here's what happened. So they had a football player that played for LSU University. This was University. And they had a man, and I'm not going to say a black man, but darker than, as dark as you could get on Earth.
Yeah.
And he was in a mobilized, they kept doing fundraiser at the football games to raise money for this man, right? And fucking pay attention, you creep.
I've never heard that in my life. That was fucking hilarious.
As dark
I don't want to be offensive, man.
as dark as you can get on Earth.
As far
I'm
as
not
we
going to
know.
say he's black. But
He's a dark man, as dark as you can get on Earth.
As far as
The
we
point
know.
is, he's not. He's just saying that the man he was darker than most.
We don't know how dark it can get elsewhere.
That's right.
Is that true?
I would imagine too. Yeah, I would imagine that there's degrees of everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was deep space
Huh?
dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen it, but it could happen. You know? But I'll say this, though. But so what happened was, so they're raising money all year. This was an injured athlete.
Yeah.
They're raising money all year. They finally get him a dog. He got paraplegia. They finally get him a dog and a motorized wheelchair, right? They're he needed a system that he could breathe and everything. He was not well.
And he was a former player.
Former player. Okay. He needed a system, the oxygen
He'd
and everything.
broken his neck or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they get him that. They get him a dog to keep him companion, right?
Yeah.
They hook him up. The dog pulls the cord out of the wall and he dies.
Damn it.
Damn it. They've been fundraising all year to get this man this stuff.
And the dog was not trained well enough.
And
Decided
the
to chew on
dog,
the goddamn hose.
Yeah, the dog worked for the insurance company. I don't know what the hell was going on. But
Something happened.
There was all kind of, just,
Are you suggesting that the insurance company was like, this is going to cost a lot of money. Let's throw in the wrong dog. You know what I mean?
Would you put it past an insurance company?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
And
No,
I want to
fuck no.
appreciate you thinking that. You'd be a good detective because you'd come in and go, now what
really
kind of chew toys has this dog been weaned on?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, real thin rope, huh?
You've come up with. Yeah, you've come up with.
Bobby Lee. Okay. Right. We got the ugliest version of what might be.
He's a virgin?
No, virgin. Well, you could be. Probably. I could be. I really, honestly.
Do you have any like hobbies you like to do outside, like something else where you're not thinking about?
Yeah, I like doing jujitsu, and I like doing what else do I like doing? Playing Wordle, playing Scrabble on my phone.
How do you feel when you're doing those things? You probably feel no anxiety when you're doing those things.
Pretty chill, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I like talking to my brother.
Those are all chill fucking.
Having dessert.
Having dessert is a great moment.
It's good, huh?
That's a real good moment, yeah.
Fuck.
That brings a lot of good feelings.
I had a couple last night. Boy, had too many.
Dog or something.
Nope, I didn't get anything like that. I saw a badger, though, out back of this Airbnb. Yeah. I saw a badger out back of the Airbnb yesterday, and I didn't think it was a badger, and so I recorded some of its sounds on my phone that it was making, and then
What were the sounds?
I can't do them. It's like
It's like when a guy steps out behind a curtain in a castle.
Yeah. It's like a.
Oh, fuck.
It was honestly close, bro.
That's the sound.
Would you rather be blind or dickless, dude? These days, probably dickless, I think. I had a blind kid in my neighborhood when I was growing up, and actually, no, this dude was deaf, actually. And they beat him up for doing bad magic. Because he was always doing all of this and shit, and people thought he was doing magic with no tricks, and they fucking beat him. So.
Yo, what up, Cats gang?
Wow.
I got a king of their stinger for
Had his
you.
thumb on the mic.
Coming from lower, slower Delaware to LSD. All right, here it is. So,
What the fuck?
dead animals on the wall,
Okay.
hanging up. Each one got a story,
Uh-huh.
We got my first.
Wow, great camera work.
First buck,
There's a wall.
and a bunch of other collectibles.
Animal had a hat on?
Everyone's
Where'd you
got a
shoot it in the
story. What do
city,
you think?
dude? That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I think it was a bunch of other cool animals.
That deer had a
they were all
ball
there.
cap on?
They were all there.
How hard is that to hunt? Yeah, but I think now I will say this: showing that you've been out there and got something good is
Chicks
good.
dig that.
A lot of chicks dig it.
No.
And then you go, you want some elk sausage?
Right.
That's his move.
You can, but
right.
you can.
And then you just write elk on your own dick and come back in the room. That's a fucking move, right
Boss
there.
move. You didn't think about that.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
didn't even
I didn't think about that.
huh? You should have brought your brain.
Come on, bro.
What's
Three
up, bro?
letters wouldn't fit on your dick.
That ain't your joke, it's his. That ain't fair. You tell a joke, he fucking lives to celebrate.
I didn't even went like this.
When I was a child, at the lunch table, we'd get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we'd get there and sit them to make them drink milk and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up, just a couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here, you know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot, T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name, too, to be mentally challenged. But also easy for him to spell. And, I'm not joking, that's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So, that's true, man.
Was this guy's his name is Todd?
Why are you so loud?
So let me ask you a question, guys. Are you guys single men, or what's? And let's go one at a time here. Let's start with you, Zeffy. Are you single these days, or what's love looking like in your life? Have you started thinking about girls, or that kind of, or
No.
what happens at 9 years old?
I like thinking about food,
Okay, yeah, me too.
but like
Left.
What's your drug of choice?
Probably cocaine.
Yeah.
I would say.
What does it
probably.
feel like?
If I had to guess, I would say cocaine.
What's it like?
Let me think. I like cocaine because it makes me feel exactly how I want to immediately. Like having a beer, it's like, hey, I got to talk to Patrick or Ricky. You know what I'm saying? If I have cocaine, dude, I get to go home, fucking hold on to my fucking wiener and be scared. And
Wait, what?
yeah, that's what you do, dude. If you're doing a bunch of cocaine at your house, you hold on to your fucking wiener and you be scared. And then you hope that you'll live, but you don't know if you will.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
In what?
It wasn't like, oh, it used to be like, oh man, let me crack out a little bit of this pornography.
Right.
But now it got to the point where it was like, oh, dude, let me just do this and then do whatever, go on about the rest of my day. It became a weird thing, you know? Like it's a bad habit.
So you did it once a day, you think?
No, I was doing it maybe 5 times a week. And making my body
Like it's
spray.
work, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I have to take off. Sometimes I'm taking no Thursday and do a Sunday. You know?
Right.
I didn't have a plan.
Right. So it's like working at a restaurant.
Yeah, it's like a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant job.
Take shifts.
Yeah,
take shifts,
picking
yeah.
up a lot of shifts, and also then sometimes some days not showing up for work.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Because I too have, I think, a problem.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that, man. And I remember,
What do you mean?
Everybody knows it. For one,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
look what
talked
happened to your girl's eye.
Jealous because
Dude, they were massaging me, man. What happened was the lady was massaging me. This fucking big lozenge of a woman was really coming down on my back, right? And then listen to what happened, bro. I never had this happen before. The man, she was pushing on my back. The man got behind her and was pushing on her.
like
All on my back.
like a car stalled.
Yeah.
I need some more legs.
Like trying to like get her like a refrigerator through like a small
stressed.
doorway. Bro, it was insane, man. And I couldn't leave at that point.
Yeah,
Wow.
You got it.
just some dude showed up and just goes, "Let me help
It
you."
was her husband or some, somebody she knew.
Right. That's how'd you feel after the massage?
I felt pretty good, man. I felt, like part of a group, I guess. Honestly, I felt pretty good.
Now, Theo,
you know what I think? You know what I think it might be? You're gay. That's what gay guys do. She's coming, I just don't see her. You're gay. It's okay to be gay, though. But I think you're just closeted, dude. You're like, oh,
I thought
your
it just
girlfriend,
came
she's
out.
from another town.
if
Look,
I was
she wrote me
gay,
Valentine's cards.
Look, Theo, that's your handwriting.
if I was gay, I would know, you idiots. No, I didn't.
The mind is crazy, bro. You have to admit.
The mind is crazy, but it's not
mind's
gay.
crazy.
The mind ain't gay, dude. If
Your
I was
mind
might
maybe
be.
not gay.
It's not a big deal.
Sometimes you ever think maybe I'm gay? Maybe. I'm saying, sometimes do you ever stop and think, what if I am gay?
You've thought
Now,
about
let me
look at
tell you
that
something.
face.
If you don't do that, then that's gay.
Yeah.
Because you gotta give it some thought to know you're not that.
Yeah,
So if you're
maybe.
like, no way,
Yeah.
secretly gay.
Yeah, if you're sitting in your truck, you just blast the heater, and you're like, I ain't gay.
Yeah, exactly. Who's that? That's the gayest.
That's the
You're
gayest,
well in the
dude.
closet under the
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, bro. That's how they. This is how you know, guys.
That's how I know
I'm
you're
sure
gay.
a lot of men have wondered if they're gay or not, or had a moment where it's like, "Am I gay?
Yeah.
I'm stuck in an elevator. Am I gay?"
Yeah.
If
You
you
breastfed?
by small breast though,
Yeah.
and that the trauma from that you never shake.
Is it more polite to sip or chug out of a boob? Sip or chug? What's more polite?
If you're by yourself, dude, if it's Sunday night or whatever, I chug right out that bastard. You know, I'll open the governor on that bastard and just fill up. I'll fill my pockets with it.
Do you think it's all milk in the boob, or do you think it's more like just a bag of chips, just mostly air?
Oh, my mom was salt and vinegar, more of an anxiety sauce, I think.
What do you think is the right age to wean off breast milk?
What do I really think, or what are they legally doing?
What does Theo Vaughn think?
I think, we had a kid in our town who'd get under that mom's shirt, get under there till he was 8.
And it was his mom?
It was his mom, looked like his mom. Same profile, side profile at least, front profile a little different.
So what's the right age?
I think until he starts ordering it a certain way, then that's when you shut him down. Dude, I talked to your buddy Eddie Bravo, and that guy is a real.
He's out there.
He's like a deaf Jack Russell almost, you know?
A deaf Jack Russell?
Yeah, because once he gets going, you can't.
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah, you ever been around one of those dogs? You open the car, and then the next thing you know, they're at the they're like sick. Yeah,
But how's he deaf?
because you can't get him back. Like once he goes, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't get him back in the car. Like you're sitting there honking the horn, you can't. That guy's out there. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about, but I've never heard anybody make a description like that. A deaf Jack Russell Terrier. That is hilarious.
He's extravagant.
I don't know. We had a guy one time on here who beat. What's that? He has like a disease or something where you can't talk. He had a stutter, and he was in.
Do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. You know, I actually know a guy. I shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names. But I know a guy who killed someone, and he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude. I wouldn't do something like this, but he said that it fucking feels good, and he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man. Let me see that.
I'm a beast, bro. I don't even come anymore. If I'm having sex, I'm not coming. I'm out of here. You know? Yeah.
You've stopped before?
Oh, I stop all the time. If I'm, if for any more for me, if I'm involved in sex, bro, I'm not coming. I'm out of there. I think it's old fashioned. I'm gonna come around here and leave some of my DNA here. I've watched enough forensic files to know that you come in your own car on the way home.
Right. It's old school coming. It's old school is what you're saying.
Yeah, or I'll come. Yeah, you'd have seen me back in the day coming up, just busting out of the side of a Conestoga wagon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, who's that guy?
Yeah. So you get to the point of coming.
Yeah.
You make them.
I'll loiter around the point. You know.
Yeah.
I could be out there doing jumping jacks. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But I'm not busting. That's for me.
Yeah.
You got to really be somebody special if I'm going to come at your house.
Yeah.
Not anymore,
Not
Jack.
anymore, dude.
Yeah. You're not getting this freaking free spunk.
Yeah. And then here's
Actually, what are you gonna name your children? I'm gonna name them Goobert. I'm gonna name them Goofy and Goober.
Oh wow, are they going to be twins, or female or male?
They're gonna be attack helicopters.
Oh wow, beautiful. I could see that. Actually, seems very on brand with where we're headed as a society.
Yes.
I'll take that guy down. Meth people, you got to tie him up. That's the number one thing. Meth, bring rope. Don't fight a meth person. You're gonna lose. Dude, there's
things where meth people will take the zipper out of their own coat and beat you with it. Yeah, a woman on meth, I think, is gonna be a real. And some of them are kind of hot, bro.
I'm with you on that. I'll watch Intervention.
In LA, bro?
Early, dude, I saw
Not
a
even
woman
just
on
early.
meth the other day at Starbucks, dude, and
Yeah.
it broke. She was
working.
She was
Behind
beautiful.
him. What was
This
you
lady
like?
was beautiful outside of the Starbucks. And at first, I was there meeting my friend, and she kind of looked over, and I was like, "Oh, this lady likes me." And so I'm like on the moon, I'm out there on the moon. I'm putting an American flag. I'm writing Theo on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling hopeful for myself. And then I start realizing something's not right with her. And I mean, stunning.
You
like
sure
kind
it's
of.
not coffee though?
Huh?
Are we sure it's meth?
Bro, it's meth. if he
It's not
knows
a lot
meth.
of maybe espresso shots.
But so then what happened?
Coffee, and she's sitting there just trying to tie her, just braiding her own legs. And
Tie her
shit.
sandals, trying to tie her own sandal.
Then I start realizing she's losing it. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Because then it's like, what happens to this girl? Somebody's going to take advantage of her, or somebody's going to
So
like.
did you take her out?
No, dude. We left because I think if I even approach this girl, somebody's going to think, oh, this guy's trying to be a pervert or something.
Or get some meth.
Yeah. That's a good
Or
point.
sell her meth.
Yeah, or sell her meth. Yeah, or you're the meth dealer.
Yeah. So anyway, I think meth is, there's some hotties out there.
Nah, but you're beautiful, man.
Yeah,
You're a good
I
guy.
appreciate it, man.
You seem like a really good guy, and I'm happy that you found a lady that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember seeing you guys laugh and just like being like goofy, and just seemed like I was like, man, these two kids are. Hope they don't have a child, because this child's going to be mentally handicapped. But I also remember, because where I'm from, if you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately, because once two mentals don't make a non-mental. Rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call that.
Now, do you carry a piece?
I don't have any guns on me right now. I have a Glock over at the house, though.
Yeah.
I actually shot a deer with a Glock when I was young.
You did? You shot a deer with a Glock. Did it die?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it? Hunting season, or it was just in
It
your
was
face?
hunting season. I don't want to say it was unnecessary, but it was. It never should have come to that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I had it, and
Yeah.
may the best man win,
Yeah.
kind of that kind of thing. Very Spanish. It's kind of like a real Spanish showdown kind of thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because it looked at you and it was going to come at you? or
Yeah,
what?
it was aggression, and I was scared, and I was young, and I had a Glock.
So you squeezed
I don't know
off.
if you've ever seen the first 48, bro,
No,
but the guy with the Glock wins, bro.
So yeah, I don't know that much about Greeks, man. Is that
We got a healthy history, man.
Oh well, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the artwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now that's beautiful.
Low penises, though. A lot of statues, low penises.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't really. They saved cement, huh?
yeah.
When it got around there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know why they did that, but all the penises are really small in the old statues.
Well, do Greek girls have big butts? I think a lot of the penis size of the males of a culture has to do with the size. If you have to reach the vagina of the woman,
You're coming up with some theories that I haven't thought about. You were saying without saying, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You're saying without saying, black dudes got big dicks because black girls got big asses. And to be able to reach the vagina,
they have to.
So it kind of evolved that way.
I think so. I mean,
like when people are like, we've been, 20 years deep, we're still so in love and we have sex every day. I'm like, oh shut up.
that is disgusting, dude. I'll tell you this: whoever you are, wife, if you freaking try to have sex with me every day, I'm calling the fucking police. I will call the damn police on you.
It just
All
seems
right?
so unreasonable.
Yeah, and stay in your room too. Denise or whatever your name is. I don't even know yet.
But that's how you got to up the
Who did
rules.
we have? We had this dude named Brian, Brian Purvis, the first wigger ever, and they don't have him anymore. They have a couple left, I think, outside of maybe Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But he was like the first white kid that ever wanted to be black, and they'd never seen it before. And they put him in mentally handicapped classes because they thought he was mentally challenged.
Is that what they used to do with wiggers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know. They'd never seen it before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they put him in there.
Wow, I can
So they
see
had
that.
people that were really, people that were just,
didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Deaf people, blind people that were, free-base victims, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just had Brian Purvis just dribbling an invisible basketball, just wearing a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover, starter pullover, Apex. And just fucking, blowing menthols and fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, we don't know what he has,
Is Brian still in an institution or is he out?
No, he's out. Somebody sent me a picture of him the other day. I think he's in prison somewhere, he's in jail or in or out of jail. But
Yeah.
I wish him well. He's a nice kid. He still looks the same. Had nice eyes. I remember that. He had pretty eyes for a young fella that had a rare disease,
Yeah.
But he was one of the wildest locally,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people didn't know what was going on. They're like, oh, we don't know,
Yeah.
Science doesn't know.
Yeah.
And he was just, nothing was wrong. He was just, he bought Shaquille O'Neal's rap album and he just watched Space Jam all the time.
Yeah.
And he listened to Boys to Men. He would just wig it up.
I
had a comedy room near me. This gentleman had half a limb, and he was
which limb?
He was missing part of his leg, I think, or he said he was. So he could have been faking it.
CGI or something?
I don't know what his name was. I mean, it was a CGI. It was a white dude.
Okay, check.
Would you rather have a dog's personality in a cat body or a cat's personality in a dog body? I'm not sure exactly, but I don't want to be a cat at all. So whatever one of these is not being a cat,
But see, that's the thing. You would have the dog body, but the brain of a cat. So you kind of are a cat. But then the other way, you'd have the body of a cat. Everyone would think you're a cat. So would you rather know you're a cat or have other people think you're a cat?
I'd rather probably do euthanasia, Yeah, no offense to cats or anything, but also fuck cats. So.
With him.
Whoa. This motherfucker just sent me the craziest picture of my.
That's y'all's family?
I think so. He
Oh
just
my
sent, he
God,
sent this to
dude.
me with no fucking context. Yeah, that's. Whoa. What the fuck? Anyway, oh my God.
Is he your grandfather?
No, I think that's my fucking dad right there. That really light-skinned motherfucker, light-skinned looking motherfucker right there.
At the top?
Yeah,
on the
all
left?
washed out with the afro. Let me see that shit.
Dang,
I've never
dude.
even- what the fuck?
That guy looks like a wolf on the bottom right.
He does.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude,
whoa.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna text him right now and be like, "What the fuck picture is this?
Yeah, who
What
is this?
picture?"
It looks like the Jackson 7.
So being a comedian, you have to. It's a hard lifestyle. Is that true? Being a comedian is a hard lifestyle. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, you're on the road a lot, I mean, you're not like a trucker.
You stay in a lot of hotels.
I've stayed in a lot of motels first.
What's the difference between a hotel and a motel? What's the M stand for?
What do you think it stands for?
Murder.
Oh, damn, you talking about Ramadas.
Unfortunately, almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation,
Oh.
And she threatened to have the baby.
Oh, damn. How old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude. And I just met her at a motel. And she threatened to have a baby, man. And so that's...
Where, how'd you meet?
I met her on Snapchat.
You did?
Yeah, and then I met her in person in a motel only hours later.
Wow.
And
it went down like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And it was definitely... So I don't recommend that kind of stuff. I don't recommend making love to people off of Snapchat.
I hurt my neck and I hurt my hand.
Okay.
And I
How'd you hurt your hand?
And I hurt my ribs. I hurt almost everything you can hurt in succession.
Okay.
He's like the Jackie Chan of comedy.
How'd you hurt your hand?
For 2 months, yeah.
How'd you hurt your hand?
I hurt something in here.
Oh, from what? From violin?
Just slow. No, I was doing some stretches back here one night before a show.
Oh, okay.
And some fucking lawyer dude was here, some old Hebrew fella, and he wouldn't shut up. And I got so angry, I fucking hurt myself. To be honest, if I'm dead honest.
It's not worth the 10%. I think we can all agree on that. Is that what you're saying?
So
I haven't heard the word Hebrew.
he said it. He said it 40 times.
Oh, he said
and
he
he gave
was-
me his business card. I'm not doing business with that asshole.
But wasn't your first sign that he was Jewish that he was a lawyer?
He kept telling me how Jewish he was and saying all kind of stuff that was pretty Jewish to me, it seemed like.
Like, I'm a lawyer?
Like what?
I'm a lawyer. I own the building. I'm
Yeah,
Jewish.
stuff
I'm
like
pretty
that.
Jewish,
Steve,
yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
landlord jargon, you know.
Yeah.
Typical LJ, you know.
I can't, What is it, LJ?
Landlord jargon.
Landlord
Yeah,
jargon.
you don't know
I'm
that?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm slow to the draw on that.
Now let's talk about some of you guys' plans for the future. I know you guys right now you're 9 years old. You said Zeffy and Max. You're
I can
6?
start.
You're 6 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay,
what-
I can start.
Yeah, I just want to know some of your plans for the future.
I want
and be
to,
honest with me, please.
I want to be a foot doctor.
Oh, really? Podiatrist, they call it. Footman, they call it on the street.
Wait a minute. What if the patient has foot fungus? Will you eat it? Look, question. Will you eat the foot fungus or will you throw it away? Do you know foot fungus tastes like goat milk?
Really?
I drink.
But do you think a lot of people's dick grows as they
All
age?
right.
When do you think a guy's dick stops growing?
I bet probably in their 60s or 70s or 80s.
That's false.
You think? Can you look that up, please? Do you mind, sir?
But however, I did see a change when I dated a guy in high school. His dick was much.
You like making people do stuff?
What do you what do you mean, like a personal assistant or something, or like you mean like a
You like making people laugh?
Yeah, I do like making people laugh. Dude, one guy laughed so hard. One night he just came out of the closet at one of my shows. Some guy was just like, I'm gay. He just yelled it out.
We had Chris Nikich on, and he was the Down syndrome guy who won who finished the Ironman. And so that was like unbelievable talking to him.
Did he flex on you?
No, he likes chick. He talked a lot about trying to get with some hot blondes,
Yeah.
which I get, totally understood that part of it.
It works for me.
It's a man now. You got a
It's
man.
a man. Now I'm a man. I think I'm a man enough now to be able to open up to a man.
Wow.
Back then it was just like I had to be a woman because I felt too vulnerable. Now I could cry in front of a man, dude. I could fucking cry in front of a man. I mean, I don't cry a lot. I haven't cried a lot, but I can.
Fuck yeah.
I can fucking do it.
Fuck yeah.
If
dude.
it came to it, like, we got into like a serious fucking convo, I wouldn't hide it.
Oh, I'll cry against anybody.
Yeah, I'll
dude.
fucking cry.
I'll put on fucking shoulder pads and a helmet and cry it. Cry the fuck out of. I'll fucking 2 tutties, dog. I'll get 2 touchdowns and fucking cry. You know what I'm saying, dog? I don't give a damn, son.
You're comfortable with who you are, then that means, yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'll cry for 400 yards, dog.
Yeah.
And 6
Okay.
touchdowns.
So Theo, the last question
Yeah.
we always ask is, what's the thing?
Look one time. Is this mirror? This is a good mirror.
Yeah, it is a good mirror.
Did this chain be out the whole time? Oh no, it's good. All right.
What's the one thing we're not talking about that we really should be?
I think they. Oh, dude! I remember one time I saw these massive birds. Right? They call them in your country.
they call them
massive
birds.
Beautiful, strong. I swear, bro. I went to this place called Newcastle. Have you heard of this?
Yes, yeah, we've got
Okay.
in Newcastle.
And this taxi drops me off, and there was these. It was like a part, I don't know if it looked like a bachelorette party or something. And in this foyer of there was a big room, like a big window, and they were in there naked.
Mhm.
You know, what do you call it? Tits.
Yes.
Yes. Tits. And they were beating each other with pillows in there, bro. And I sat out there and smoked a cigarette out there. Right out there,
And
boy.
that's the one thing no one's talking about.
Huh?
And that's the one thing
Bro,
no one's talking about.
There was 7 of these women in there.
I can see why you brought it up. It's, it's an
And it
important
was
point, Theo.
fucking, it was serious, man. Oh.